First, I want to say thanks to Yunus and Christine to having me here in Tech Media Talk, right? Yeah, Tech Media Talk. Untuk yang berbahasa Indonesia, perkenalkan, for the English language. First, I want to say sorry that my English not so very good, but that's enough. My name Franki Indrasmoro. Some of you may know me as Pepeng, the drummer from my band. Yes, I'm a musician. I work in music industry, but I also a graphic designer and illustrator, and I'm working now for some comic books. I just wrote my comic book called Setan Jalanan. Okay. This is the slideshow I'm gonna give you. Through this slideshow, I'm not going to tell about techniques, methods, or how to, or but I'm gonna share my story, my journey, my life, how from a small kid like to draw and then become a musician, and then after work on the music industry, back again to do some illustration. Okay. Perhaps I'm going to ask someone in here, maybe your friend also, named Jasmine Surkati. Please come here. Yes. She's my friend and helped me to do Setan Jalanan also. Mulai membaca saja.
So, hi guys, I'm the assistant illustrator for Setan Jalanan, as well as an illustrator for Franki's Frank comic project called Komik, which is going to come out at December, right? Okay, I'm going to help him read out his slide that contains his life story. So, okay. The first one, meet Frank. This is little Frank. Little Frank was a talented boy, especially in arts. He drew very well. Drawing comics and people's face was his expertise. He was also a good writer. His score in composing stories were always high. Little Frank wanted to be a comic writer. But Little Frank loved music as well. Since the first time he saw a musical performance, only one instrument that caught his attention, which is the drums. Over there. Growing up, not so little Frank worked as a freelance illustrator at the Teens magazine. He also played music, which is drums. With his school buddies, he formed a band. It continued until college. In college, Frank worked as a TV commercial storyboard artist. His drawing hobby became a profession. Besides that, Frank formed a band that started to have a bright and very promising future, as you guys know, which is Naif. In the end, the grown-up Frank had to make a decision, drawing or playing music. He had to be focused. Frank chose music. He focused in music. He succeeded in music. These are the bands that he stars in Naif and also in Raksasa, both as drummers. Time passed. The longing of his childhood dreams led Frank to return to the illustration world, working together with young and talented artists, making comics. Several comic books have been launched. These are the projects that he has been working on, and now Frank has fulfilled his childhood dreams. Turns out, everything has its own process. So these are the three core. Make plans, make it happen, make your dream come true. Yeah.
Then I ran out, saw the drummer from the back. Then I just fell in love with drums. And okay, the point is, what I'm trying to say, don't be afraid to explore your interests or talents. You may be surprised what they can give you. It is okay to explore your interests or talents, even though they are not suitable with your academic education, because we'll never know which of them that will be the money maker. You see, we live in a materialistic world. But if you can combine your education with your interest or talent, it will be better. Second point, you have to focus. You have to know your priority. You have to know your limits. Everything needs plan. Yeah, we all know. In order to be the best, you have to be able to manage your needs and expectations. Make priority what you want to pursue and focus. But remember, when it doesn't turn out like you wanted, you have to know when you stop. Maksudnya, kadang kalau kita hidup di keseharian gitu, kita punya banyak keinginan, kita sampai lupa batas kita itu ada di mana gitu. Jadi disitulah perlunya ada perencanaan. Pada saat kita merasa kita sudah lelah untuk menghadapi itu, kita punya plan B. Coba tolong bahasa Inggrisnya.
Okay. Sometimes when we do things every day, we tend to have a lot of wants. So we think that we have a lot of things that we need to do because we want them to be finished.
Yeah.
But then we forgot that we have our own limitations. And that's why everything needs to be planned, as Franki said, so that that need will be fulfilled.
Yeah. And the third one, dream, plan, and enjoy the process. Things don't happen in split seconds. A rush won't give you the best result mostly. Ya, kadang ada beberapa orang yang memang bisa untuk menjalankan semuanya sekaligus. Kita menyebutnya multitasking. Tapi tidak semua orang bisa begitu. Jadi kita memang harus merencanakan semuanya, dan sisanya percaya aja sama prosesnya.
Sometimes we tend to do things like a lot of things at once. We call it multitasking, and also sometimes we call it sistem kerja semalam ya in Indonesia. I bet you design students know. What's the the main point is everything needs to be planned. You should not rush all the things that you want to do to get that perfect picture out from your head and into creation.
Memang semua dari kita punya banyak kebiasaan. Ada beberapa yang kerja sebagai taruhlah misalkan seorang guru, tapi tiba-tiba dia juga bisa melakukan hal lain seperti melukis. Bagaimana bisa hidup di dua dunia itu? Nah, itu semua butuh perencanaan.
Sometimes people do one thing, like for example, somebody's a teacher, but at the same time they're also have a second profession, which is a painter. And how to be those two things at once, it requires a lot of plan for them to succeed on both worlds.
Terima kasih, yes. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Jasmine. Before, I want to show one more the video that I made with my friend. The video was played by the band, one of my band, Raksasa, and the song was made for the soundtrack of my comic Setan Jalanan. What? That's the character of Setan Jalanan. Combining animation, motion graphic. The plan is I want to combine my ability to do music and the animation. Song released 1 year ago and now on the iTunes. That's it. Thank you. The end. Terakhir, list. I believe we are a creative person in here, so please be creative and make plans. Yeah. Thank you.